So you have done the research, you've spent hours online thinking, pondering about getting a Honda Navi. Now, I'm here to tell you why you shouldn't. Number one reason, if you're not an absolute noob. If you're a bike bro who only subscribes to the idea that if it doesn't have a clutch, it's not a bike, clearly this is not the motorcycle for you. However, some people who I've known have had several bikes, from sport bikes to cruisers to pit bikes, they say that the Navi is actually their favorite. If you've taken a motorcycle course and you're comfortable with handling a bigger bike with a clutch, then just go ahead and get that bike. Number two, if you're not comfortable tuning or working on a carb. The Honda Navi is a carbureted motorcycle, and from what I understand, the stock carb on these is not the best. You don't have easy access to an air fuel screw to adjust the carb, so that's not ideal. However, there are aftermarket carburetors out there that do give you that ability. You will have to learn to tune it and work on it yourself, unless you want to go to the dealership and pay dealership prices, which typically are not ideal. Number three, if you're a larger person, I'm sorry, it's just a fact. According to the manual, it can only carry up to 385 pounds. And I will tell you, if you are a 385 pound person, your bike is probably only gonna get up to 25 miles an hour. My husband and I actually rode on the bike together. We have a combined weight of 340 pounds, and I will tell you that we got to a max speed of 35 miles an hour. So if you are a larger person, it's not the bike for you. However, if you're just a tall person, you might look a little funny, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst situation out there. Number four, if you expect to go above 45 miles an hour, allegedly, the Speedo says that you can go up to 60, and I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. Also, the Honda Navi is pretty light and it does not handle wind very well. And if you're going 45 miles an hour with a large gust of wind, you're gonna have a hard time. But realistically, this bike was not built to go fast. It's just built to zip around town within city speed limits. Number five, if you want effective stopping power, it doesn't have ABS, it does not have discs, it is a drum brake operation. They are very spongy. If you're used, or if you want something with a little bit more stopping power behind it, then not the bike for you. So with all that being said, this is an ideal bike if you are just a beginner. It's good to just get your feet wet on something that has two wheels. You're not gonna get in trouble on it because you can't go fast. It's honestly kind of the ideal bike for teenagers. And since it doesn't have a clutch, you only have to focus on controlling the bike yourself and worry about everything else around you. So if you are like me and you're an absolute noob and you just want to figure out this whole motorcycle situation, then this is the perfect bike. If you are familiar with motorcycles, you've taken a course, and you want something with a little bit more oomph, and that's a proper bike according to some, then get something like this. All right, love you, bye. Let's see, that was probably, these are probably good pastures skid marks.
Yeah.